Hypatia of Alexandria, born around 350 or 370 AD, remains a captivating figure in the history of philosophy, mathematics, and astronomy, a beacon of intellectual brilliance in a turbulent era of late antiquity. Her life story is intertwined with the decline of Roman rule in Egypt, the rise of Christianity, and the complex interplay of pagan and Christian ideologies within Alexandria, a major intellectual hub of the ancient world. Little is definitively known about Hypatia's early years, but it is generally accepted that she was the daughter of Theon of Alexandria, a renowned mathematician and astronomer, and likely a philosopher himself. Theon played a pivotal role in shaping Hypatia's education, fostering a love for learning and equipping her with a rigorous intellectual foundation. He instilled in her a dedication to reason, logic, and the pursuit of knowledge, values that would define her life and work. Hypatia's upbringing was remarkably unconventional for a woman of her time, receiving a comprehensive education that encompassed not only mathematics and astronomy, but also philosophy, rhetoric, and the natural sciences. This broad intellectual training distinguished her from most women, who were typically excluded from formal education and confined to domestic roles. She embraced Neoplatonism, a philosophical school that sought to reconcile Plato's teachings with other philosophical traditions, emphasizing the spiritual nature of reality and the importance of intellectual contemplation. However, Hypatia's philosophical outlook was not dogmatic. She engaged with various schools of thought and demonstrated a remarkable ability to synthesize different perspectives. Around 400 AD, Hypatia emerged as a leading intellectual figure in Alexandria, attracting students from across the Roman Empire and beyond. Her lectures covered a wide range of subjects, from mathematics and astronomy to philosophy and rhetoric, and were renowned for their clarity, eloquence, and depth of insight. She was a gifted teacher, able to make complex ideas accessible to her students while inspiring them to pursue intellectual excellence. Her influence extended beyond the classroom, as she became a respected advisor to political and civic leaders, known for her wisdom and impartiality. She believed in the importance of reason and justice, and sought to promote harmony and understanding in a society increasingly fractured by religious and political tensions. Hypatia's writings, although fragmentary, provide glimpses into her intellectual contributions. She is credited with commentaries on works by Diophantus, Apollonius, and Ptolemy, providing valuable insights into these important mathematical and astronomical texts. While she did not independently originate significant mathematical theories, her commentaries elucidated and clarified existing works, making them more accessible to subsequent scholars. She is also believed to have contributed to the design of astronomical instruments, although the extent of her involvement remains uncertain. The political and religious climate in Alexandria was deteriorating rapidly during Hypatia's later years. The rise of Christianity as the dominant religion of the Roman Empire led to increased tensions between Christians and pagans, and Alexandria, with its mixed population, became a focal point of these conflicts. The Patriarch of Alexandria, Cyril, a powerful and ambitious figure, sought to consolidate his authority and suppress any perceived challenge to his power. Hypatia, as a prominent pagan philosopher and a close friend of Orestes, the Roman prefect of Alexandria, became a target of Cyril's animosity. Orestes and Cyril were engaged in a power struggle, and Hypatia's association with Orestes made her a convenient scapegoat for Cyril's political maneuvers. In March 415 AD, Hypatia was brutally murdered by a mob of Christian zealots, an event that shocked the Roman world and marked a tragic turning point in the history of Alexandria. The details of her death are disputed, but it is generally believed that she was dragged from her chariot, stripped naked, and subjected to a savage beating before being dismembered, and her remains burned. The murder of Hypatia was widely condemned by many prominent figures, including the Roman prefect Orestes and the Christian historian Socrates. Scholasticus died. However, Cyril was never formally punished for his role in the events leading up to her death, and his influence continued to grow in Alexandria. The death of Hypatia symbolized the decline of pagan intellectual life in Alexandria and the increasing dominance of Christian orthodoxy. It is often seen as a turning point in the history of Western civilization, a loss of tolerance and a closing of the doors to intellectual inquiry. Despite her tragic end, Hypatia's legacy endured through the writings of her students and admirers, who preserved her teachings and celebrated her intellectual contributions. She became a symbol of female intellect, philosophical inquiry, and the pursuit of knowledge in the face of adversity. Over the centuries, Hypatia has been rediscovered and celebrated as a heroine of reason, a champion of intellectual freedom, and a reminder of the importance of tolerance and open dialogue. Her story continues to inspire and challenge us to uphold the values of intellectual curiosity, critical thinking, and respect for diverse perspectives. Hypatia's life serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of knowledge and the ever-present threat of intolerance and fanaticism. The legacy of Hypatia of Alexandria is not just a story of a brilliant philosopher. It is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to seek knowledge, challenge assumptions, and strive for a better world.